Eric Dolphy, Charles Mingus, Miles Davis, John Coltrane. Listening to jazz music became part of my life. All the time I listened to music. Growing up in my parents' house, both my eldest brothers were jazz collectors, and the firstborn was even a jazz musician. It is so normal for me to paint and listen to jazz. It's so inspirational. And now lately with load shedding thing, it's like when you are working, boom, then you don't have power. You just like feel as if you have skipped some of your oxygen in you. If I look at what I've done in the past, I've done interiors. They were inspired by my experience working for television as a set interior designer. SABC 1 was in Auckland Park. I came to the design office. You design a set, you must go down to the builders to discuss your plan and the idea. And that department was predominantly fascist, AVA guys. They couldn't take any instruction from a black person. What do you want? It was so difficult. It was so difficult. There will be models in the background, but I'll be having the main figure in the foreground. So I'll sort of like do cutout silhouettes and just like place them around. Mr. Rhino Kasire in Rosebank organized a two-man show with Gerard Sikoto. I exhibited with Gerard Sikoto there. 88, if I'm not mistaken. I was still at the SABC. One Friday, the phone rang. Sam, I want you to come. I'm gonna put this outside to dry quickly. I said, Mr. Kasire, I'm from work and I'm so tired. And you know how it is. And he said, this is one opportunity. You must come. Gosh, organized for the dinner for the kids, and then I started my car back to Joburg. I arrived there around 7. And then the lights were on, the movement of the people, and then I buzzed at the door, and then he opened. Thank you, I'm glad you came. And then we went behind. There was Harry Belafonte, and Harry Belafonte bought my painting. And then Mr. Kasire wanted me to meet him. So, yeah, that was quite a nice moment. Robert Loader kept on telling us that I want to find a building that should accommodate black artists. They don't have spaces like myself. I mean, like, you must wait for your family to go to sleep, and then you turn the kitchen into a painting space. And then when they wake up in the morning, everything is clean. So Robert came with his idea. We were all excited. And then we found a factory that was doing Hessian bags. And that's why the name Bag Factory is still there. Robert introduced Bag Factory globally. We had the links with the Triangle workshops, Cuba, America, Europe, Mexico, you name it. So it was a very good space for us to share with other international artists. Sometimes when I do this, I kind of try to get the proportions right, and thereafter go for the actual images permanently sitting on the canvas. So this is more or less the idea of what's going to happen. everything that I do, I'm doing it for my family. I say I need just to be disciplined, not take things for granted. There are people who are depending on me. I think it was more like a storage kind of thing. And then we left it like that, but as we were staying here, I said to my wife, this could make sense if I can pay homage to my grandmother. And when we are here, we just forget about the entire house. It's like, it reminds us about lives in the townships. Some of my friends, when they are here, they say they're coming to a Shebeen because we get that vibe of Shebeen kind of atmosphere, play the music of then, make fire, have soul food. So it formed this part of trying to make sense to what my grandmother used to have when I was growing up, because I was brought up by my grandmother. And I find so much peace when I'm in this space because it feels like spiritually my grandmother is still with me.